Hello, and welcome back to SuperCoach TV. Today I'll be looking at my NRL SuperCoach 2026 way too early cheapies. So I've got 5 players here who I think should almost be in every single side to start the season. They're really good cheapies, and ones that are evident at this stage of the season. Obviously, more will pop up closer to after trials and 11 injuries and those sorts of things. But I've got 5 here who I think should be in most people's teams. So the first one, Kurtis Morrin. 260k, dual front row, second row. He moves from the Bulldogs to the Titans this season. Starts very cheap, and he's got a PPM of over 1, so he can get some minutes off the bench there at the Titans. There should be some money to be made. Initially, I wasn't a big fan of this one, but with Reed Campbell-Gillard and Dave Fafita leaving, there should be minutes available there in that Titans pack. You think they'll start with probably Jamin Jolliffe, Mo Fodawaker, and Tino at lock. Let's say they all average 50 to 60 minutes. There's an easy 40-minute role there for him. The only issue will be if Cooper Byer, who's another good cheapie, can take some of those minutes away. But with the dual, 260k, I think Kurtis Morrin's one that you can probably take a gamble on there. The next one, it's 2 players actually, because I think only one of them will make the side. But it's Jack Hetherington or Davvy Moale. They've both just arrived at the Storm from the Knights and the Rabbitohs respectively. If either of them can land on the bench, I'm very interested, particularly Jack Hetherington. You've seen, anyone that's seen him play, he passes the eye test. He's a big boy, he can tackle bust, he can offload. And I'm hearing some sneaky rumours that he might be in contention for that right edge spot at the Storm. The only thing working against them, though, is the fact that they're both new to the club. And with Craig Bellamy, he likes players to learn the system, get their defence down before he gives them bigger roles. But I think, particularly Jack Hetherington, if he can land on that right edge or just the bench spot playing 35, 40 minutes, he shouldn't be more than 300k and would be a great buy. At number 3, the most known player at Supercoach at the moment, Jonah Pezet. Seems a no-brainer moving from the Storm to the Eels this season. He'll occupy that left edge playmaking role vacated by Dylan Brown. I feel if he just makes his tackles, he could average close to 30. As it is, teams will obviously target him, being the new guy in the team, the young half. So he could make 30 tackles a game. There's 30 points. You've already made 65 grand. But we've all seen him play. The kid can play. So I think it'll be very interesting to see him go on that left edge. How much responsibility he gets with Mitch Moses there as well. I imagine Jonah will be out the back of a lot of those sweep plays. Potentially he'll be on the left and Isaiah Yongi will sweep on the right. And it'll also be interesting to see who plays left centre. So obviously you've got the Fox on the wing and you've got either Kartonga or Kelma Tuolangi playing that back row spot. If Brian Kelly can land at that left centre spot, I think that could work wonders for Jonah Pezet. Not the greatest defender, but can find attacking stats. So Jonah Pezet feeds in the ball. There could be line break assists, try assists, try involvements as well if Kelly gets around and sets up the Fox. So very interesting to watch there. And I also think Jonah Pezet, good kicking game. We could see a lot of early kicks and grubbers in behind for Josh Adokar. Easy try assists. The next one, Setu Tu at the Dragons. 201k, absolute bottom dollar, coming over from the Warriors. Let me just read you his stats from reserve grade last season. 14 games, 13 tries, 13 line breaks, and just over 4 tackle breaks a game, combined with an average of 101 run meters per game. I also think what plays in his favour is that he isn't a young kid. He's 27 years old, so it's not like Shane Flanagan's chucking a rookie out there. He's got years of reserve grade under his belt. And it's at the Dragons. It's clear that Flanagan isn't a big fan of Sloan, so there could be a spot there for him. With Setu Tu, I think it's only a matter of time before he plays this year. We heard in a recent interview with Shane Flanagan, he said that David Farley, who's also another cheapie, and Setu Tu could both start on the wing. And if they were, they're probably both great pickups. But Setu Tu, bottom dollar, don't really think you can go wrong. And I'd sort of be happy for him just to sit there. His opportunities will come, particularly with Christian Tuipulotu, very injury prone. And my last one, honestly, I think a no-brainer. Daniel Atkinson at the Dragons. 235k, halfback. Should finally get a consistent starting role now that he's arrived at the Dragons. He didn't start a single game for the Sharks last season, so he comes in super cheap. But in 2024, when he played 80-minute games in the halves, he averaged 45.6, so close enough to 46 points a game. Granted, the Sharks are probably a better team than the Dragons are. However, he often played second fiddle in those games to either Nico Hines or Trindle. By the sounds of it, he'll be the main man at the Dragons this season and should make some easy money early on, and probably someone I'll look to flip ahead of the Dragons round 9 bye. Probably upgrade him, hopefully to a Nico Hines, a Nathan Cleary, a Sam Walker, whoever sort of has the good run. And then we'll be looking around the origin period there, so buyers and things will come into it too. But not one that I'll look to hold on to for long, but I think for the first 8 weeks, he's a no-brainer. Should get up to 450k, maybe 500k if he can have some really good games. And yeah, it just looks a no-brainer to me. So they're my top 5 super early cheapies for season 2026. Obviously, more will come out as we get closer to the season, so I'll do more videos on that, keep you guys up to date. And be sure to tune into any more videos coming up. And thanks for watching.